Tapped in exclusive. We are the internet,
Yeah, I don't
bitch.
fuck going on.
Well, first of all, Sleazyworld Go. Thank you for joining us, man.
Sure.
Thank you for
Thank
tapping
y'all
in.
for having me. You know.
Yeah, man. I think your career right now is pretty crazy if you really think about it. Like just as far as like people, they go make sure you get that over there. A crazy list of people fucking with you. Just as recent as today, right? Didn't you have? There was like some. Who was it? 42 Doug posted your shit today. Lil Durk.
One lie. Listen to my shit today. A song me and my brothers. You know, my brother he
Over
raps
here?
too. He do music. Yeah, 8100.
Crazy. Shout out him, man.
Nice guy too, man. We were talking before we started over here, man.
So
So you're from Kansas City, Missouri.
I'm born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but I'm out of Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, cool. So you were born in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah.
So how long were you there as a kid?
So I was like 13.
Okay.
Oh shit! So you like grew up there?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we've talked to any Grand Rapids people. No, I don't think so.
haven't.
So tell me, what was that? What was that like? What's a Grand Rapids?
It's cold as fucking bitch.
I mean, it's cold down there, but Grand Rapids is lit. Like I feel like I had the best childhood.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what about it?
I mean, it's just like, I don't know. It's like everybody outside. It's like a kind of like, you know, Kansas City. It's like a lot of people don't be outside.
Like literally, like outside.
Like I
literally,
grew up
yeah.
like the parks was always like crowded. You know,
Right.
Everybody went to the park. Everybody like did a
Roll
lot of,
bikes
like,
and shit.
cookouts and shit like that. Yeah, so
There's
it
a
was
lot of
like, a lot of
energy.
riding bikes. You know what I'm saying? Like
Everybody had a little bike gang when you was a young nigga.
we had our own little bike gang.
That one nigga who always had to steal a bike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hop on the pegs, folks.
Yeah,
He ain't got
know.
no. He ain't got no bike. He on the pegs until you see one. He
Until we
hopping
see
off.
one lurking.
He
You feel
hopping
me?
off.
Niggas gotta make their
He hopping
rounds.
off.
Niggas gotta make their rounds. That one nigga on the back of the bike, he be like, let's ride by the liquor store first, cause it's always that one nigga lacking leave
Hell
his
yeah.
bike.
You know. It be times niggas get their shit stole too.
Yeah.
Don't get caught lacking, you would get your shit stole for sure.
Or your pegs will be gone for sure. Yeah. Normal business as a young
Mongoose
nigga.
was that's when
That was a
Mongoose
hitter.
like, yeah, mongoose.
Oh, the
Everybody
mongoose.
wanted a mongoose. Yeah.
And if you had a gyro, the shit where you could spin the neck around all the way so the brake line don't get caught, you feel me? That was some young nigga life. You feel me?
When niggas got to get a little older, they started them 10 speeds. That's when
Yeah.
became popular. Them bitches fast and
Hell yeah.
easier to ride.
And bust your ass on that bitch too, going fast. Motherfucker.
That's some runners. We call them runners. The 10 speeds, we call them bitches the runners.
That's fucking.
That's
crazy.
funny as shit.
Holy shit.
So yeah, man. So when so what made you guys move over to Kansas City?
That's when my mom, like my granny, my auntie and them, they was living down there like for years and shit already. So like my mama, she was already like, she wanted to move already. So like she's like, why not? Like my mama down there,
Yeah.
and my sister down there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You got family already? Fuck it, let's go ahead.
hell yeah.
What was it like coming from Michigan? Because I know that was like obviously like more of like a city, you know, a little bit more populated and shit like that. How was the change coming over to Kansas City? Like, because what grade was you in when you left?
We said 13, so
8th grade?
like 7.
Yeah. So
He was young.
what was it like being a like young
I
nigga?
mean, I wasn't even in school though. Like I had been dropped out of school like
Fuck
before, like around when I was like 12. So like around like I dropped out of school in like the 6th grade. Beginning of the 7th grade was like my last. Like I was in the 7th grade for like a month.
And that
month or
was
two.
it.
Yep, and I just dropped out of school.
Damn.
So like I ain't started going back to school till I came down to Kansas City. A little bit after I was down there, I started going back to school. But the transition, it was like I hated it. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like Kansas City at first.
Yeah, because it's a
I'm
whole
like,
different
I'm
spot.
trying to be with my niggas, motherfuckers. I know.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
that look
I
like
know.
you. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like, how was it? That shit was kind of like a culture shock a little bit. Even though they got niggas in Kansas City, but you know, it was just different than Michigan. Michigan got black people in that motherfucker. You feel me?
Nah, Kansas City, they got a lot of.
They do. I'm mistaken.
It's big as hell down there. Like Kansas City, really like lit. Like now, I honestly like Kansas City better.
Yeah,
Now, like,
and they got some nice
today.
houses too, though.
Yeah, they got some nice houses down there. It
Yeah.
depends on where you at though.
Yeah, like in the nicer areas. What I'm
Yeah,
saying.
nice areas. They got nice houses in Michigan.
So
I feel like Michigan more like upscale than Kansas City.
for sure, it's more like
Kansas City really like the trenches.
Right.
You know, like the trenches in Grand Rapids, it ain't really.
It's not like
up.
Kansas
Yeah.
City.
You know what I'm saying?
How well, like, cause I know they got some shit out there in Michigan too. Like,
Yeah.
they got some shit out there.
Like, if you want to go some shit that's like crazy, like you know what I'm saying?
Bloomfield Hills?
The neighborhoods that look bad. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
where it's a lot of abandoned houses and shit like that. Grand Rapids ain't got a lot of that. You know? It's
Right.
more like put together. It's clean.
Yeah.
More of a city.
Yeah.
They got some nice ass shit down there. They do.
That's sick. Do you remember, like, as a kid growing up there, like, did you have any, like, before you left, were you making music already? Did you have any, like, musical ambitions at that time or nah?
I mean,
Just having fun.
I ain't really had no music ambition, but I used to play with that shit. My brother, my cousin, I'm like, I used to do a little shit, but I ain't never take it serious. Like, it wasn't something I wanted to do. I wanted to hoop.
Okay. So
That was like the primary. That was the main
like,
goal.
I feel like hooping was like a way out for me.
Right.
Like, my brother, he was a rapper the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I believed in him
Yeah.
making it with music.
That's crazy.
fire.
So at what point do you switch it up? Like, when does that happen? And
Around
why?
Like, around like 20, I'm gonna say 2019 or 2018. I started thinking about doing music, like working on my craft and like trying to find myself as an artist. Then around like 2020 March, I started recording.
COVID. Like,
started-
literally right when fucking COVID.
It's probably like
popped up.
2020 January. When I first recorded my first song, it was like March. I recorded my first song, so I started hitting the studio, like trying to find my sound. I had to get used to that shit. And my first song I dropped, it went crazy. And after that, I'm like, all right,
fuck it.
yeah.
You're like, I guess.
And
that's
it was
what I
like
gotta
it was
do.
kind of like therapy too. Like, music always been like therapy for me. Like, I always like depended on music. Like, I always had music. If I ain't had shit else, I always had music.
Yeah.
So that
It
shit
can
was-
always put you in a good mood.
yeah.
So how was it like making a transition? Because you said you was kind of like, you know, doing other shit. Like, how was it going from like doing whatever you was doing prior to making music to now making music all the time? Was it hard to sit in the studio all day and shit like that?
I mean, it wasn't hard to sit in the studio. I ain't want to sit in the studio though. Like, it wasn't something I'm like, I want to do this shit. Like, now,
Yeah.
I love doing this shit. Like, if I don't do it for too long, I get to feeling weird. Like, you know, I be wanting to be in the studio a lot. Back then, it was like, I go in that bitch when I feel like it. I
Yeah.
go record a couple songs. I won't record shit for like 2-3 weeks or a month, 2 months. I go record again, you know. But like now, it's more so like I be wanting to get in that bitch.
Yeah.
Get it off.
Yeah.
Got some ideas and shit.
What do you feel like? I mean, because your shit, we've been listening to your shit like all day. It was great.
Yeah.
We've been fucking with your shit. But I think that, like, for you, now that a bunch of different artists like are picking up all your shit, is it like, what's the feeling like? Is it good? Is it weird? Like, you know?
It ain't really weird. Like, it's kind of like some shit that you like, you dream of or like you want to happen. You feel like before it happened, you feel like it's gonna be crazy, but when it happened, it don't really be like
It's
it
not
don't
as
really be what
crazy.
you think what it is. you
Yeah.
know? But like seeing like big artists is like playing my shit, it's like, you know what I'm saying. That shit crazy to me at the same
Yeah.
time, because it's like these artists that I looked up to, or I ain't gonna say looked up to, but like you know what I'm saying.
You like
fuck
that
with
music.
them.
I like their music. You feel me?
I used to be, not sorry to cut you off, but like, remember your point. But I used to feel weird and ashamed to be like, I'm a fan of somebody, right? But then I got to a point where I was like, man, life is short.
that.
And if I fuck with somebody's music, I'm gonna be like, I fuck with you, dog. Like, you feel
Yeah,
what I'm
for sure.
saying?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. I ain't never been like. It's a lot of artists I'm a fan of. It's artists that's like, you know, under, like, you know what I'm saying, that's not on the level I'm on right now,
Right.
that I'm a fan of, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like
Cause
that don't really be me.
Cause every like hot nigga and everybody who's like popping got that one artist that nobody know about that be like, oh, I fuck with they shit. Like, you be fucking with they shit, playing they shit. Like,
Yeah.
see that nigga be like, oh, I fuck with you, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
And I feel like that's what's been going on with me. I feel like a lot of people in the world been like that with me. Like, I've been their favorite artist that nobody knew about. Like, I've been
Like,
their secret,
secretly, yeah.
You know, like when my shit started blowing up on TikTok, a lot of my fans was like, no, don't put him on here.
Don't put
Y'all
him on
weren't supposed
to
to
the-
know about him. You
Damn.
know what I'm saying? So
Damn,
I just seen how
that's
many people was
crazy.
trying to hide me from the world. 'Cause they like, man, everybody playing all these other artists. I want
They're
this.
like,
He
don't
hard as
blow
hell. I
his
want it
shit
to
up.
myself. You know what I'm saying?
Like niggas will go and rename the song something else on TikTok. So when they
Yeah.
click it, they don't know what it is. It'd be
Yeah.
like they cover art and shit like that. Like not they cover art, but it'd be something
Damn.
else. Yeah, I know.
So like the people that didn't know me, they was like, why y'all don't want them to blow up? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it really wasn't that they didn't want me to blow up. They just selfish of, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
like-
everybody want to be that person that be like, I told you about him
Yeah.
first.
I think music is one of those weird, rare type of things where you're like, you know, I discovered them. Do you feel me? Like, you don't like when you share it with someone and then they're like, oh yeah, I fuck with them. That's the best shit. You're like, hey, I showed you them. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I be like that too. Like when I find an artist that I'm like, man, I fuck with him. I don't be wanting to tell people.
Right.
I won't even, you know what I'm saying?
It's personal.
They be like,
Music's
who this?
personal
Hey,
as
what's this
fuck.
song called?
You know what
I
I'm
be
saying?
skeptical on giving them the song.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, nah, you gonna play that bitch out. You gonna send it to everybody.
Yeah, that's funny.
So I've been in their shoes before, so I already know how that be.
Yeah.
And then to be honest with you, man, these kids, man, these 8th graders, man, they know. They like, I don't know what it is. They like the new
They know.
They like the new A&Rs for real. They be like, oh, this person
It's hot.
And they blow shit up.
and they go like,
They
Google
blow
you,
shit
niggas
up.
be making wikis for
Single-handedly.
you. Like that's crazy, man. Like for
What-
real, like
Well,
Man.
we got ahead of it because I was gonna ask you about the TikTok shit. Like how did that feel? Like was that weird to see like your shit blowing up there?
I mean, the TikTok shit, I didn't really care about the TikTok shit because I wasn't never on TikTok.
Yeah.
Right.
It just was like, after a while, I'm like, shit.
you gotta
I guess
notice
this is
it.
what you're supposed to be happy for. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
like
notice
this
it now.
is the actual measure of success.
Yeah, like
currently,
this big. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
to me, it's just like, oh, they playing my shit on TikTok. Like,
Right.
alright, cool. They keep playing the same bars over and over.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, as long as motherfucker.
But that's like
it's-
isn't that like the 90s equivalent of like getting on the radio? You feel me? Like it's like you're getting on a platform for a bunch of people to hear your
well,
shit.
shit
Yeah.
now.
You know?
TikTok definitely like that song made me realize like how powerful TikTok is.
For sure.
Right.
And like you know
Putting a
what
lot of eyes on your shit.
It's
Like
crazy.
that's the crazy part. Like
fucking crazy.
these kids, man. Cause I'm not even on hip to TikTok. I remember when like they was talking about they was gonna cancel that shit when Trump was in office and all that bullshit, right? So I was like, man, fuck that shit, right?
Yeah.
I ain't even thinking about it.
And
But then,
everybody like no don't cancel TikTok.
Yeah.
why? Now I understand this little motherfuckers who are like famous off of this shit, like for real, like getting the bag off of this shit too. Not
Hell
only
yeah.
that. So it's just a whole new day, man, for real.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. So what do you feel like? I mean, obviously you've been working on music. So like for the fans that have been listening the whole time, the ones that wanted to like kind of keep you secret and shit, like do you have anything coming out for them? Like you have a big
I mean,
project?
that's why I really like dedicate a lot of things that I do, like as far as my career to them.
Right.
Like just how I go about things in my career is basically like based off of my fans. Like
Right.
I think about them every time I do some shit, you know.
What about like when you're making music? Do you think like you want to make sure you're like doing it the way that your fans like it? You know what I'm saying? Like do you keep
Nah, I don't really think about doing it the way they like it, cause
Right.
they like whatever I do. So it's like
Damn.
they
that's
like
a
me.
fucking-
You know what I'm saying? They fuck
Hell
with me.
yeah. Hell yeah.
So I'm more so just like try to like sometimes I try to like tap into subjects, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's more so deep, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can like
Yeah.
fall back on, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers
Right.
dealing with shit or whatever
Yeah.
the case may be.
Right. That's amazing, man. And you just didn't you just do a show? Like
Yeah, I
this
just
past
did a show. Yeah.
What was that? It was in Grand Rapids, right?
Nah, it was in Ben Harbor, Michigan.
Where's that? So what was that
That's
like?
like an hour away from Grand Rapids. That motherfucker was live.
Crazy,
See
right?
a video of that motherfucker was
Yeah.
live.
Wasn't it lit as fuck?
Hell yeah.
So what was that feeling like? Have you had that have you had a performance like that before?
Nah, I feel like that was I always like every time I perform, it's like live. It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
like the energy always there.
Right.
But like far as like big and like they was like really showing out in that bitch. Like
Did that shit feel crazy?
yeah, that bitch felt crazy.
Man, the energy of the people is crazy, for real.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't like no dual shit. I've been to shows and it's like
Do the shit and get
they
the
just
fuck
like
on.
the fans just like looking. They ain't really interacting. Like my shit, I ain't never did no show where it's like they just staring. Like they always lit to my shit.
Damn.
So that's how I know my fans really fuck with me.
That's fucking
That's
crazy,
fire.
man. So do you have a project coming out?
Yeah, I got a project.
Can we like discuss the project?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a project coming out in May, sometime in May.
Okay.
It's called.
That's
Come Here.
soon.
Yep.
That's coming soon.
I didn't hear what you said. What is it called?
It's called Come Here.
Come here.
Yeah.
All right.
And the reason I named it Come Here is like, I feel like I want to like, with this tape, I'm basically like telling like the world to come here.
Like let me tell you something.
Come on over here.
I feel like it's me and I'm over here alone. It's like the world all they over there and they just like they focused and like mesmerized by the wave that's going on right now. And I'm just like, come here.
Come here.
It's a new wave.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let me show you something right quick. That's fire.
That's
I like
actually
that.
like deeper than most. That's crazy as fuck. That's sick. I like that. That's gonna be. And do you already have like a track count in your head? Like how many tracks you gonna?
Nah, I ain't figured that out yet. We still like thinking about that.
Damn.
Trying to come up with.
Do you got like a
Some-
favorite
some-
track already that you haven't released yet that you want to go with first?
I got a lot of I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker hard as hell.
Yeah.
The whole project hard as hell. But like I got some special records on
Okay.
like one of them. I got a song called India Me. Like that's a special one to me. I feel like that motherfucker gonna break the internet when it's released.
Okay.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And you have any videos planned for that shit? Are you gonna do any like visuals and stuff?
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna do a lot of visuals. I like visuals. I feel like it's part of telling the story.
Yeah.
Word.
Are you like really into the process? Like, do you like to work on the video and shit?
Yeah.
Like
I'm
that's
hands
like
on with everything that got to do with my career.
you don't just let it go to. You have that like
That's a
creative
good-
control and
that's
shit.
smart.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
So like anything I do, if it's videos, like I gotta say in that shit. Like it's like I gotta make sure I want my shit how I want it to be. You know.
Yep.
So
'Cause
it's like
otherwise-
more so it'd be like just collabing.
Yeah.
Like I got my own ideas.
Right, because a motherfucker will make you look cheesy. I done seen it happen. People done let people put some creative shit in somebody's hand and it came out weird.
It don't really be on like the people. It be on the person that's like the artist. You know what I'm saying for say because it's like most of them they don't know what they want, so they just be like,
Right.
all right, let's do this and then go crazy on it. You know, because they don't really be knowing what they
They
want.
don't have that vision.
Yeah, they don't really be
Yeah.
having a vision. You know,
Yeah.
so
But you have that extra creative thing, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like some people don't have it, but you have it.
yeah,
Like you can actually visualize all that shit.
nah, for sure.
Do you have like shows coming up that you want to like let people know about? Like keep it a little tapped in.
Yeah, I got a lot of shows coming up. But some that I got coming up this month. I got one. Wait, is it this month? This month or the beginning of next month? I got one in Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, sick.
I'm
Wichita. What else you got?
supposed to be going out to Omaha, North Carolina. It's a lot of them that's been trying to book me right now. Like we in the process of like making all that happen. But
Amazing, man.
yeah,
So if people want to stay like tapped in with you, is it Instagram? Is that the best place?
yeah, Instagram is the best place to try to reach out to me.
Yeah. And that's where you put like dates and shit. Like
Yeah, I
like
put a
all
lot
the
of shit. I put
shows.
everything on Instagram.
all
That's
the
my
shit.
main. That's my main platform, Instagram.
Crazy, man. So the project coming May, potentially. Does it have a name? Or you can't say the name yet.
It's Camille.
Come here, right? Oh, my bad. I just blanked out on that shit. So come here, dropping sometime in May. I meant to say, does it have a date? That's what I was trying to say.
Ah, yeah. No, it ain't no date on
No,
it yet.
but
just
it's
said
just
sometime
sometime
in
in May. Right. We'll be like vague about that shit. That's crazy, man. Do you have any advice for like young artists that are like really working hard to fucking get their shit out there besides TikTok?
I mean, you gotta fight. You gotta fight to make the world believe in you. You know.
Facts.
So like, don't think because ain't nobody like, you know what I'm saying, fucking with your shit right now that your shit ain't good enough.
Like that's
You know?
like that's not the end all be all.
You just gotta make people believers. That's just what it is. You gotta make people believers.
Damn. I think that's like that's a
Heavy
great
bars.
that's a great
heavy
gem
gems.
to like put a fucking cherry on top. That's crazy. Man, thank you so much for tapping in with us.
Nah, for sure, man.
Uh,
Thank y'all for having me.
Please stay tapped in with him. What's the Instagram handle?
Sleazyworld _Go.
Sleazyworld_go. Yeah, make sure you do the underscore because there's like I've seen like fan accounts or something, right? So make sure you follow the right Sleazyworld_go. Stay tapped in with him.
Oh yeah, and follow my gang too. Follow my brother 81 Hundo.
Eddie 100.
My nigga 6 guy, Sleazyworld_6 guy. My cousin 2 eyes, Sleazyworld_2 eyes.
There you go. Make sure you stay tapped in with everybody. Thank you so much again for tapping in with us, man. Everybody be sure to subscribe, hit the bell. We're tapping out.